Who's heard of the Black Women in Japan Convention? Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, you're right, because it's going to be, yes. Part of it is going to be here, so that's awesome. Just to give you some background, Black Women in Japan is essentially a Facebook group, okay? But it has grown to be so much more than just a Facebook group. Starting in, let's say, I think it was 2014. The idea of the group was initiated by Avro Hei Metsui and Stephanie Faye Gale. They were at a festival, an African festival in Nagoya, back in 2014. And they noticed something a bit strange at the festival. So the vendors at the festival all seemed to be from African countries, and yet the performers at the festival were all Japanese. And that struck them. That struck them as something, quite strange. And they were disappointed by the lack of representation on the stage, right? On display. And from there, they decided to create a space where Black women from throughout the diaspora, age 18 and over, could get together online and, in a sense, form a community where they could talk about their struggles, they could talk about their successes, and everyday life living here in Japan that were unique to them as Black women. So they started the group on the Friday after this festival. And apparently by the Sunday, they had 60 members. And then by December of 2014, there were 100 members. And I'm very proud to say that as of today, there are over 1,500 Black women who call themselves members of this group. Can I get a hand? That's right. That's sisters coming together, absolutely. So these 1,500 plus women come from all over the globe, okay? Most of them live in Japan, or they have plans to live in Japan in the future, or some of them have lived in Japan and have since moved on to other places. I think many of you will agree with me that having the support of a community is a major way in which we can not only survive, but thrive in our individual pursuits. Yeah? BWIJ, Black Women in Japan, I'll refer to it as BWIJ, aims to be the type of community where Black women feel loved and supported, uplifted and encouraged during their tenure in Japan. BWIJ members are smart and funny. They're professionals, they're students, they're multicultural, and they're multilingual. They're me. BWIJ members also know what it's like to have pestering comments about our hair and about our features. You got that? Yeah. BWIJ members know what it's like to feel overlooked and underappreciated. BWIJ members know that it often feels that there's not only a glass ceiling, but there are glass walls, and there's a glass door with a sturdy lock. Okay? We want Black women to know that they do not have to feel isolated and unsupported here in Japan. Coming from diverse homelands, customs, cultures, and languages. We hold diverse experiences and feelings about living in Japan. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's fantastic, right? BWIJ is a safe place for Black women to be ourselves. And so with that, we decided to form a little piece of Black history ourselves. And we are organizing the very first Black Women Convention, or Black Women in Japan Convention, 2017. Our motto for this convention is Thriving Together, Black Women in Japan. It will be held March 25th through 26th of this year. The closest station is JR Suidobashi, which is the station for Tokyo Dome. Just to give you a little bit of information about the convention, this convention is a historical event that we will use to come together online to reaffirm our sense of community and celebrate our uniqueness with thriving and surviving here in Japan. It will provide a stage for our members to meet face-to-face and connect on a personal level. In this event, we will foster professional and personal development and discuss relevant topics regarding our lives here in Japan. There's going to be numerous workshops, both fun, educational. There's a dance workshop. You can get out and show your dance moves. It's going to be an exciting 2 days. And I do hope that Black women, of course, who are here, your interest has been piqued about joining this event. Or if you know a woman who fits this group and you think that she might be interested, I do hope that you will share information about the convention with her. So that's all I have to share. Thank you so much for your time, and thank Tracy and Pink Cow for having us. And we do hope that you will help us spread the word about this piece of Black history, the 2017 Black Women in Japan Convention. Thank you so much.